Good cold freezing morning, everyone. Do you see my name tag? Yeah, that means another weigh-in video because I just went to my meeting and I stepped on the scale. And how did you do? Well, can I get a drum roll? I was down 1 pound, and here is proof if you're not believing me. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this. Aha! Love it. This means I am 8.5 pounds away from goal. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So ideally I would hit that this year. Should be doable, but as we all know, the last 10 pounds are the hardest to lose. It's just a fact, and it is what it is. You know, if I hit it this year, fine, but I'll get there eventually. That's what matters most. Now, I did good by meeting. I'm not going to talk about what he talked about because it was like this technique in the weekly, and it's like you fill out this questionnaire, and it's how squirrel. No, there's really a squirrel there. I'm squirrel, literally. And it's like you write down how long it's been since you last ate and how you're feeling, and it's really good, but it's not something I'm gonna do. Sorry, Scott. That's my leader, Scott. It's not something I'm gonna do, but what I am gonna talk about is the real hot topic these days with Weight Watchers, and that is the new program change. Yes, the new program change. Do I have inside info? No, I do not, because Scott won't spill. We asked him today, he won't spill. He won't say anything, and it's frustrating. But we do know something's happened. Alana, who was my previous leader, she would have told me everything, but I don't know, Scott's not doing that. So all we have right now are rumors and speculations to go by. And so here's what I think is gonna happen. Hot take. I think that they're gonna give us one main, like I've been saying, hello, give us one main program, but let us choose the foods within reason that are gonna be zero. Cause like I would love my ice cream, and I love my chocolate, and I love my cupcakes to be zero, but that's not gonna happen. But if they give us a list, like here's a list, choose what you want to be zero. Okay, I want my chicken breast to be zero, I want potatoes to be zero, and I want, that's it, that's really all I want. No, actually not even potatoes, I just want my chicken breast to be zero. And they'll say, all right, well then you'll have this many points per day. Fine. But I also think that they're going to be changing up the smart points and coming up with a new whole calculation. So right now, to get a smart point, you have to put in, it takes into account your calories, your saturated fat, your sugar, and your protein. The higher the sugar, the higher the point's gonna be. The higher the protein, the lower the point's gonna be. So now I think they're gonna take the whole label. So they're gonna take all the fat, carbs, sodium. Oh man, I'm ruined if they do sodium. I like eat a gallon of sodium a day. I'm like, you know how the little salt shakers have the twisty thing? I take off the twisty thing and I'm like, all right, yeah, let's get another one. Yeah, that's enough salt now. I like me my salt and I love me, but you know what? I don't know. I don't know. They are trying to be a more nutritious type of company. I don't know. Really don't know what's going on. It's really confusing because they are trying to make it more diabetic friendly. So maybe they'll also be taking carbs into account when coming up with a point. So it'll probably be a mix, and then fiber. What I'm thinking, oh, I just had an idea. What if it's a mix of points plus and smart points? Like they're bringing the two together. How cool that's what I think it is. That's what locking in that answer. That's what I think it is. I think it's going to be a mixture of smart points and points plus coming together, and that's how you're going to make a point. I don't know what this new point is going to be called, but it's going to be a point, and that's how it's going to be made. And are they gonna have 0 point foods? Yes, but they'll probably let you choose. I hope they keep veggies and fruits the same. Now I heard, not saying any of this is true, that the more veggies and fruits you eat, the more smart points you get. I don't know how true that is. I hope not, because I don't want to try that. That to me just means that you're gonna be tracking fruits and vegetables, which I don't want to do. I don't. That's why I liked Weight Watchers so much, because in every other program it was like, eat only half the banana. Eat a small apple. No, I eat a full banana. I eat a full apple. Lose weight. So I really hope that's not the case. If it is, I see a lot of people walking. I do. I see a lot of people walking. Now I know this is scary, and I know that it shouldn't have come out of the blue. It shouldn't be blindsiding you, because they do this every 2 years. So it really shouldn't be that big of a shock. But it is inconvenient because now we're in the group. Now we have, for a lot of us, we have our recipes down. We have our staples down. We go in and out of the grocery store, and we just know this is how we're gonna lose weight. And now they're coming up with a new system, so we're gonna have to start re-scanning things, re-pointing our meals, thinking about how to change it. It's really overwhelming, but it's also kind of exciting. I know a lot of people are excited for it because it's something new. A lot of people were getting sick of the points, or they didn't like this points, and they're really looking forward to this new program. So we'll see what happens, but don't freak out. Don't go crazy about it, because odds are you're still going to be able to eat what you're eating. They're not going to punish you for eating fruits and veggies, or if you're on the blue and purple plan. I know there's a lot of 0 point foods like your beans. They're not going to punish you for eating that, or fish, or any of this good for you foods. They're not. So you can still continue eating that. It's everything else that you're gonna have to really think twice about. You're gonna be able to eat the same, just gonna have to figure out how to fit it into this new points. It's doable. It's doable. You can do this. I have faith. Don't worry. Think of it as a positive experience, as something new. And for those of us who are on a plateau, or you feel like you're just stuck, this might just be the boost you need to get out of it. Right? And it's kind of exciting too. It's like okay, well, let's talk. So I've always been excited for a new program that comes out, but this time, yeah, even me, I'm like, I'm 8.5 away from goal. Please don't change anything on me. I've lost all my weight on green. I don't wanna go back, or I don't wanna change anything, but that's just what's gonna happen. That's gonna be it. And Scott won't tell me anything, but it's okay, because we can do this. We got this. We can handle this. All right, we're in this. Got it. And did you hear that? I keep wanting to say Mindy Kaling. Mindy Grossman stepped down as CEO. Hallelujah. But poor Mindy Grossman. I don't know anyone that's like actually sad about it, except maybe Oprah and maybe Mindy herself and her kids. But I don't know anyone who's like sad. I don't know why she stepped down. I haven't read that much into it. If you know, please let me know. But she's no longer CEO. And for a lot of people, it's like, okay, yes, finally, good things are gonna happen now. They're gonna change back from WW, which is the name now. Doesn't make sense to me, because they keep saying WW Weight Watchers, or as known as, or formerly known as Weight Watchers. They keep adding Weight Watchers to it, so people know what it is. And it's just like, just go back to Weight Watchers. There was nothing wrong with that name. They knew what it was. That name held weight. No pun intended. Just go back to that. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with that move. I don't know anyone who was happy with that name change, but. So she's stepping down, and we're like, okay, maybe we'll get someone good. Maybe we'll get someone from the green seats, from ground zero, who knows our struggles, who's not like so out of touch. Maybe they'll have someone shaking it up. This is what Scott told me about people who shake things up. They don't like him. They don't like Scott, because Scott is very blunt, and they're a very insecure bunch over in New York. He knows the team in New York. They're a very insecure bunch in the headquarters in New York. and they're very defensive when anything comes talking about Weight Watchers. Like, you know, when you go to, it makes sense because it's like your baby and you don't like people talking, you don't like people coming up to you saying, so little Timothy, he's not doing so well in this classroom. Like, of course you're gonna get defensive about that, but at the same time, like, you need to listen to the reason, especially in a business setting. So they are very defensive up there. And you come to them saying, maybe Weight Watchers should do this and this, and they'll be like, well, no, we shouldn't because blah, 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 and data says blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Now, their science team is great. The program is amazing. They're more geared towards eating better, I hate this term, eating more nutritious, eating good. That's what they're geared towards. I love it, but I don't know. It's the new CEO is more likely going to be a Mindy Grossman Volume 2. That's just the fact of the matter. That's who it's gonna be, and we might see that, oh, the grass was greener. I don't know. I'm very nervous about this new CEO based on what Scott's told me. I don't have much hope, but we're gonna see what happens. So let's stay tuned. I'm excited for this new plan. Well, a bit nervous, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. We'll be here. I'll get you through this. We'll get each other through this. Let's hang tight. I want to go have breakfast now because I am hungry and it is cold out here. So we'll talk about this some other time. Anyways, thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the new program. What have you heard? What are you hoping it is? Let me know. All right, I'll talk to you later. I need to go eat. Bye bye, folks. See you next time.